Hello everyone. First, some words about me. My name is Marco Scoco. I'm the coach of national team Qatar for the 3x3 sports. First, I want to say thank you for this opportunity to say something about our sports, and I hope so that I will manage to closer our sports on the one good way. Today, first I'm the head coach of Qatar national team last 1.5 years, and before that I was work for the team Novi Sad. This is one of the best team in the history in our sports, and this is my first. This is my start of like a coach on the 3-on-3. I'm on this sports on the 2018, and everything I try to tell today, that's been the connection for my experience and how I see our sports and how I looking for this after 5, 6, 7 years of experience in the 3x3. Okay, before we start to speak about the topic today, I will try to tell something about the rules in the 3-on-3. Is very important to we understand the rules on 3-on-3, how is play, and what is the important if you want to understand the system of the play and on the how we want to play these sports. First is important things for the 3x3 is this is the very fast game. For first, this is the very fast game. We need the players in the 3x3 who knows how to create your space on the court, who knows how to make the fast decision on the court. Everything is the fast. The offensive time is the 12 seconds for the every offense, and the change the things on the court is the change on the very fast. And for second things that we play on the half court of the 5-5, and we have 3 players we have 3 offensive and 3 defensive players at the same time on the court, and very important to we understand that we have a lot of space to create, and the players have the two freedom on the court to make good decision. That's what I mean when I say that the players have a freedom. I mean that players have the enough space on the court to create some cooperation on the court, to create one-on-one game, to create the space closer to the rim. And when we speak on this topic, we must understand what's the kind of players we want to have in our team, and what's the kind of players can give us the good chance for the win on the court. Okay, when we talk about this theme for today, about our topic, we speak about the system of the play in 3x3. First of all, we must understand that we have 2 kinds or 2 parts of our offensive games. We have 2 dominant system. When we have a ball, this is the game. This is the game after check the ball. After that time on the court, every ball must be checked on the top of the key. This is one kind of the system, and second dominant system, and and the system who is take the more time of the every game. This is his name, the live game. This is two kinds of the 3x3. This is the two kinds of the offensive part of 3x3, and we take the time for today to explain how we want and what is the best way for each team, for every team. What is the best way how we want to play, and I will try to explain what is the best way how we can organize to these parts of the 3x3. Okay, we will first talk about the live ball or live game. We have of this part. If you want to understand how is functionate this part of the game, we must to know that we have some step before we can try to organize the offensive our offense. The first is most important thing what we must to do on the court. We must to take the ball on the court. We can take the ball when we talk about the live game. We can take the ball after score. We can take the ball after offensive or defensive rebounds. We can take the ball after stolen the ball, and we can try to organize our offense after eventually block the shots. Other step, when we have a ball in our possession, we must to much more faster. We must to clear the ball outside to the 2-point line. This is our first idea on the court, and is the very important that we don't lose the time for the clear the ball. The second and no less important is how we make positioning on the court. That's how we learn our player to positioning on the court during the live ball. This is also important part of the live game, and also for 3x3, and it's very important to learn our players how is positioning, because if we know how to do this, we can buy our time on the court, and we say before, this is the very important. Is very important if we make that our offense be the example 10 seconds, and not to be 7 or 8 seconds to try to score the ball. Also, when we talk about the system of the live ball game, we can organize our game with the cooperation two players. The cooperation two players can be with the two players without ball, and with the two players with the ball. This is also most important part of our game, and for cross this cooperation on the court, these two kinds cooperation on the court, we can do more good things for our team on the court, and we can create a lot of chance and lot of good situation on the court if we learn and we know how to organize our cooperation between two players. Also, I repeat one more time, we have cooperation of two players on the court, without ball and with the ball. This is two dominant part of our game, and we spent a lot of time during our practice and during our games to learn our players, and this is to these two part of the game, to learn our players how how to play on these two ways. And also on the list we have one part of the game that audience and players love much more. This is one-on-one game, but you know, we have on our team the dominant players who knows how to create your position with the one-on-one game, and who have the good dribbles, we have good fakes on the court, and we have advantage on the court for sure. But is also important that we have one-on-one game without ball also, and is not when we say the one-on-one game, this is not only with the ball. Okay, we want to have the guys who knows how to create your space on the court with the ball, but it's very important that we have players who knows how to create your space on the court in a one-on-one game, to fight to position without ball. Okay, now I will try to explain the clearing the ball on the one simple way. When we talk about the clearing the ball, we have two ways how we can do this. The first way, we can do this with the pass, and we can do this with the dribble. This is the only two ways is how we can clear the ball. Is every coach on the world to say you that is the better way, and for sure this is the better way, that we do this with the passing. Why with the passing? Because we don't lose the time. When we do this with the pass, we don't lose our energy with the pass, and we can that we do this with the pass. We have two more time to organize our offense on the court. Okay, we can do this with the dribbling, but with the dribbling we lose the energy. We lose a lot of energy, and also when we take the dribble, we can lose our position on the game, because when we start to dribble the ball outside to the 2-point line, we don't control our game on the same way when we do this with the pass. Example, if we have the team who is have a good pressure on the ball, and who have good aggressive players in your team, every team have a problem with this team, because they lose they spend a lot of time how to organize your game without 2-point lines, and it's very important that we understand. That is the always better way, if you want to organize clear the ball, that we do this with the passing. Okay, some important things for about the clearing the ball is also, when we talk about the pass, about the clear the ball with the pass, we must to know that if you want to play on this way, we must to very smart player. We must to have player who have fast decision on the court, who thinking very fast on the court, who loves to play without ball, who loves to play in the contact, who knows how to keep your body during the fighting for the position, who knows how to demarcate on the court, who recognize something on the court, and make fast decision. this is for sure most important part of the game. When we speak before, when we make our team for 3-on-3, is the very important to we choose the players who for sure who is the smart, but also we must choose the players who love to play in the very fast how to say, on the very fast intensity during the game. Okay, when we talk about the clearing the ball, we also must say something about the positioning our players on the court. This is on the connection with the passing and the dribbling during the clearing the ball, but also positioning is the very important aspect of our game. If you want to understand how we want to play simple 3-by-3. First, when we speak about the position, this is our players, how to say, our players must to love to play the contact. This is the first and most important things. And also fight to positioning on the court. That's when I saw this. What we must to do if we want to make our team to be better on this aspect of the game. First, we must to take big part of the practice to learn how to we do this, because on this part of the game we have a lot of contact and lot of one-on-one fight for the position. Also, if we know how to make our position on the court, we can find a lot of mismatch situation on the court, and that is a very important part of our game. If you will learn our team how to punish the eventually switch game our opponent, or how to attack this situation. Also, with the good positioning on the court, we must to create very good and close position to the rim, and also on the list. This is very important, because the team who scored the more easy points than other team have a more chance to on the end of the game be winner. That's the very simple to say now when we talk about this. But positioning on the court is the maybe harder part of our game, and this is part of the game is not popular, but players who knows to play on this way, they have more success on the 3-by-3 than other players. And also, what is important when we talk about the positioning, we must to make more opportunity for our players to play too much matches, too much tournament, to work this on the practice, because for this part of the game, the experience in these sports, and experience on the game, experience on the practice, to play with a better player than you against, or to create this situation to our player to take more experience, because we don't do nothing if we want only make a practice. And very important for every, if we want to develop our game and our players, our players need for sure the experience on the game and on the tournament. And when we talk about the positioning, for my opinion, this is the very important that we make situation that our players can play against the better and stronger players, and this way they can to try to adapt it much more better than they start to play the 3x3. Also, when we talk about our system of the game, especially of the live ball, we said that we have many kinds of cooperation of the court. The dominant part and dominant game is the cooperation with the cooperation between two players on the two players on the court. That cooperation can be with the ball and without the ball. It's also important that we understand that if we learn our players to play through the screens, to play with a much more contact, to play with the more cuts, to know how to open your space on the court, to know how to change your spots on the court, to know how to make the good cut, to always in the every moment of the game try to punish your opponent. We have to better chance we have more success on the 3x3. Cooperation with two players without ball is the one of the fundamental parts in the 3x3, and always we have two options when we talk about the cooperation players without ball. We can do this with the one players down, one players up outside the 2 points. We can do this if we try to organize the cooperation with the two guys. Example, on the low post with the two guys on the elbow, or if we try to organize this game, if we start the first position on the court, example on the diamond actions, if we have the players on the 2 rebound spot and down the rim, and this is also too many start positioning. But also when we talk about the cooperation two players without ball, the screens and blocks during the game is very important. We have many kind of the screen. Is the flare screen, is the back screen, is the contra block screen, is the too many kind of the screen during the game. And also this is we must to know that we have 12 seconds, and the players who knows how to make the good screen on the court is very popular on our sports, and every coach loves to have this kind of players in your team. Also, when we talk about the blocks, we must to play cooperation without balls, with the combination of the blocks. Example, if we make first back screen on the first block, we can back after that the back screen for the different player, or if we have something flare screen, we can back the outside screen for the 3-point line. And we show after on some examples across the videos how we can organize the cooperation two players without ball. But it's very important that understand this is also big part of our practice, and every day we must do this, because this is opportunity for this kind of the cooperation is make more opportunity for our team, and is very simple. We must to take and spend a lot of time when we work on the practice, we must insist on this situation and how to develop it, and to try everything to learn our players how to try to play and to make cooperation, the cooperation without ball during the games. When we talk about the cooperation with the ball, we have two dominant games. With the ball, this is the pick and roll and pick and pop games. Everybody knows what is the pick and roll and pick and pop games, and this is the every team have too much action and too much cooperation on this way, and only we must understand what is our idea on the court and what we want to attack, which players, which position, what we want to how we want to attack our opponent, and to recognize different situation on the court. Of course, pick and roll, the words say that the pick and roll, this is the game after the screener, after screen, open the inside part on the court, down the rim, and try to attack the position closer to the basket. Also, we have pick and pop that we want with the different angles and different kind of the screen we want to make. We want to open the outside position on the court, and we want to attack. We want to attack the rim with a shot, or with after that eventually penetrate and attack to the to the rim. Also, the cooperation, two players with the ball, we have some fake blocks on the ball, and also we have the same how we have on the cooperation without ball. We also have combination these screens when we talk about when we talk about the cooperation, two players with the ball. And also last part of our live ball game is the one-on-one game. When we talk about one-on-one game, we want to bring our guys to position that we, after some screens or after some switches on the court, we attack the mismatch situation with the one-on-one. Also, we can take the big guy outside to the court, outside the 2-point line. If we have mismatch, when the big guy stay with the small guy, or eventually if we have mismatch, then the small guy stay with our dominant big guy on the paint and down to the rim. We can try to punish this situation. Also, one-on-one game can be of every position and every spot of the court. Also, is very important that on our teams, when we talk about the selection of players, is also important that we have in our teams the players who can score for 2 points. Okay, we have players who is good of the spot up shoot, who is good when stay alone on the court if you other players create for them. But for sure is very important for 3x3 that we have players who can create your situation and who can create the open shot with the dribble, and this is one kind of the play of the game. And also, if we have the players who can make the good demarcation and who can make good position on the demarcate situation and can stay alone on the court and punish the opponents with the 2-point shot, this is also very important, because when we talk before on the 1-1 game, we said that that is not only one-on-one game with the ball. Too many situations of the court create the one-on-one play, and is also important when we talk about this, that we understand this is the big opportunity for our teams to create with a good one-on-one game without ball, to create a good position for the offensive rebounds. We have players who is the very dominant on this part of the game, and every team have must to have these guys who loves to fight for the position, because the offensive and defensive rebounds is the also very important for every team. What we can say about the one-on-one game, where we can say that the one-on-one game, okay, every coach loves to play the one-on-one player, dominant players who knows to play one-on-one without ball or with the ball, but every player told you that the one-on-one game is the last option and the last idea how we want to score, because one-on-one game, the 3x3 is the very tough game, is the very high intensity game, and okay, you can have the players who knows to play one-on-one, but this physical game is the very tough to everybody. Everybody of us expect that we can find the players who knows to score 21 points or 15 points or 70 points or 10 points during the one game, because this is the very tough. When we talk about 3x3, is the very important to be with the screens, with the other parts and other aspects of our games, to we create the small advantages for our team, to small with a good screen, with a good demarcated, with a good pass for sure, that we try to create the small advantage, or if we create the big advantage. But when we talk about this, if you create the small advantage on the screen and on the other aspects of our game, we must learn our players how to take 1 second's advantage, how to take half second's advantage, and how to give the best of this situation. With the one-on-one game, we are finished with the live ball system of our offense, part of 3x3. Now we talk on the start that we have two parts of our organized and our system of the game inside the offensive part, and now we must to say something about the check the ball. Check the ball is the play after that ball. Is always start. Check the ball is always start of the outside to 3-point line of the top of the position of top of the key, and it is also important that with the ball that we always have opportunity to replace our players, and when we talk about this, we are for sure thinking about the actions during our games. Most important things, every team in 3x3 have several or maybe 10 and more set offense solution in your game. Now is when we have scouting, and we have every team who knows how to prepare for every opponent, and who knows how to attack our weak side. is the very important to every team during the one season have the too much opportunities and too much solution how to play after check the ball. Actions is the first. Okay, this is when we talk about the check the ball is also important is our starting information that we play with the 3 players out, that we play if you with the 2 players on the elbow. Maybe we play we have start formation. We start with 1 guy of the check the ball and 2 guys on the corner, or if you have 3 guys in the same middle line. Or this is every different options how we can open our offense after check the ball. But okay, every team wants to give for this situation. They want to give some switches. They want to recognize, if you recognize the weakness sides of our opponent, or if we know how to create advantage for our team after screen, after move the dribble ball, after move the ball with the pass or something like this. But on the list we talked before about this. We want to try to create the half seconds advantage for our players. This is for the best player in these sports. Half seconds and 1 second advantage is the big time, and every good players knows how to punish when he give the chance. And we must when we talk about the check ball, we also must to concentrate is the very important for the team, and 2 important things for every team. If we want to have good game after check the ball, we must to have good spacing, and we must to have good timing on the screens. This is the very important, and every team who have these 2 aspects on the high level, these teams have opportunity to have more success on 3x3. Okay, before we are finished for today, I will show you now the one scouting report of the one of the best team, one of the best national team in the world in the past few years. This is Team Letonia. They years one of the best team. They play really well during in the World Tour Series, Letonia. Now during this video we can see the one scouting reporting for the team Letonia, and how they play, and how you can see on this video everything is playing the 3x3 game. The one physicality team and very strong team who play a long time together. And this is what I say before, that is very important for one team to play together, to play together long time, and every year this team every year be better and better. You can see the some different part of the cooperation, and some different part of the cooperation without ball, with the ball. You can see the transition to the same roster, but 2 guards. You see some cooperation. You can see that you can be prepared to play sometimes, and very. We see the Miezis. This is one of the best guards in the World Tour, we now see his movement, his one-on-one playing, his two-on-two pick and roll, too much pick and roll, too much time. Now you see how he punish the switch situation, and very good guy. Now you can see the Humis on the offensive rebounds, and how we want to say one of the players who knows how to work for the rest of your teammates and create a lot of space for your teammates. Okay, again, thank you for this opportunity. I hope so that I was help something to the coaches who looks these lectures, and this is not too much time for the explain everything what we have in our sports, but this is the only some basic things, and I give my best to explain the other coaches how I look for our sports and how I look for our offensive part of the game. This is the small time, but okay, I hope so that we can take something for these lectures, and thank you everybody, and I hope so also that we have a chance that we see soon again in the futures. Bye bye for everybody, and good luck and all the best for every coaches who look this. Bye.